One summer morning, a family of 5 stepped off the path and into adventure, deep into the emerald hills of Belize. Their mother paused beside a giant tree with roots like stretched fingers. She smiled and whispered,
"They say a secret haven lies hidden in these hills. Shall we dare to find it?"
Milo, age 9, with his notebook in hand, wide-eyed under a floppy jungle hat, leaned in toward the canopy and whispered like he didn't want to wake the forest.
3 howler monkeys today. This is the heart of the wild.
The river shimmered like silver below, curling through the arms of the jungle like a living ribbon. The family's plan was simple, a 2-hour hike through the mountains to a hidden eco-lodge, tucked between the trees near the river's edge. But the jungle had other plans. The river shimmered like silver below, winding its way through the arms of the jungle.
Another howler monkey.
I'm collecting clues like a real explorer.
Are we almost there?
Lila marched ahead pretending to be a scientist, waving a leafy stick like a wand. Nia stayed close behind, a little nervous.
Look at this coral fungus!
Tree frogs, bright green ones.
They were hiking to a hidden eco-lodge in Belize, following a narrow trail that wove between vines and roots. But the trail twisted and narrowed as the jungle grew denser, thicker, quieter.
Oh,
I don't like this.
Thunder rumbled. Dark clouds rolled in, low and heavy like smoke puffs from a dragon's nose. The jungle began to hum, frogs croaked louder, the wind turned wet and cold. Then came the first drop, then another. Then, boom! Rain poured like a waterfall falling sideways. Their jackets helped for about 2 minutes, then they were soaked.
We should have seen the footbridge by now.
We need to move faster.
The trail turned to mud, water pooled around their ankles. Lila slipped, then laughed. Nia didn't find it funny.
I want to go back.
There's no going back. Let's find shelter.
The sun vanished, fireflies blinked early, the path disappeared beneath puddles and wet leaves.
Look, a roof!
Hidden behind curtains of green was an old wooden cabin. The boards were worn and mossy. The door creaked open with a groan.
There's a box.
no food.
But it's dry.
I found these.
A match struck with a whoosh, filling the cabin with warm golden light. They made a warm little world in the heart of the storm. Blankets spread on the floor, the rusted stove slowly coming to life, while rain tapped like tiny fingers on the cabin roof.
Light check. Heat check.
Warmth is the best part.
No cartoons, no cozy beds, just a glowing lantern, a circle of blankets, and each other.
At least we don't have to eat jungle bugs yet.
Don't even say that.
Jungle soup, a pinch of leaf, a dash of mud, and a crunchy cricket for flavor.
That night, wrapped in scratchy blankets and stories, they read about jungle animals who always found their way home. And somewhere between a page and a dream, Nia imagined riding through the trees on the back of a gentle jaguar. When the storm eased, they scavenged for more wood. Nia had visions of jaguars, but they carefully, quietly worked together.
I found bark.
Just enough to keep us warm tonight.
They were learning the rhythm of the jungle. Listen before you step, share before you speak, and always check for ants. Because when Nia's snack bag got swarmed with ants, her eyes welled up fast.
We'll outsmart them next time.
Later that night, by flickering light, Dad read a story about glowing feathers that floated through the trees whenever someone was truly lost. Think they're real?
Maybe the jungle keeps secrets.
On the third afternoon, just as the rain began to fade, Lila spotted something shiny wedged in the branches of a tree. It's a tin!
Milo scrambled up to retrieve it. Milo calling down. There's something inside! He opened it with the family gathered close. Inside, 2 crackers, a few strips of dried mango, and a faded note. Milo smiling in awe. Crackers and mango!
Jungle angels!
They shared the unexpected feast like it was a 5-star meal. That evening, as the skies finally cleared, they roasted wild plantains over the fire. Their bellies were still rumbling, but their hearts were full. That night, fireflies blinked like tiny stars outside the cabin window. And from the shadows, a curious ocelot appeared. It didn't run, it didn't growl. It just watched, calm, golden eyes glowing in the dark.
The next morning, a distant buzzing broke the silence. The jungle's been watching over us all along.
A drone hovered overhead, then bright yellow vests moved through the trees.
You're safe now.
Before they left, Milo placed the shiny tin back on the cabin's windowsill, along with a fresh packet of crackers and a small drawing of their family huddled under the wooden roof. Just in case,
The aerial view rose above the jungle as the family disappeared into the trees with their rescuers. The river sparkled once more. In every corner of the world, there's a story waiting to be discovered. And sometimes the biggest adventures come from simply not giving up. Thanks for joining our jungle journey. If you love this story, tap that like button and don't forget to subscribe to Florent Kids Hub for more adventures. And remember, kindness, courage, and curiosity always find a way. The jungle may be far, but the spirit of shelter can live anywhere.